when you looked out from the wine stoop and saw everyone coming home from the church. That was where they walked up the sleigh smooth during yellowed road, along the river with the steep pine hills, ski heavy, skis heavy on the shoulder, and where they ran that great run down the glacier above the Madeleine House. The snow was smooth to see as cake frosting and as light as powder, and he remembered the noiseless rush the speed made as you dropped down like a bird. They were snowbound a week in the Madeleine House, that time in the blizzard, playing cards in the smoke by the lantern light, and the stakes were higher all the time as her length lost more and more. Finally he lost it all, everything. The ski school money and all the season's profit, and then his capital. He could see him with his long nose picking up the cards and then opening. Sans voir. There was always gambling then. When there was no snow, you gambled, and when there was too much, you gambled. He thought of all the time in his life he had spent gambling, losing, but he had never written a line of that, nor of the cold, bright Christmas, with the mountains showing across the plain that Barker had flown across the lines to bomb the Austrian officers' leave train, machine gunning them as they scattered and ran. He remembered Barker afterwards, coming into the mess and starting to tell about it, and how quiet it got, and then somebody saying, "You bloody murderous bastard!" Those were the same Austrians they killed then, that he skied with later. No, not the same. Hans, that he skied with all that year, had been in the Kaiserjägers, and when they went hunting hares together up the little valley above the sawmill, they had talked of the fighting on the Sibbio and of the attack on Perticara and Asolo, and he had never written a word of that, nor of Monte Carolo, nor the Seti Camimum. On the knee, I think. I don't know. What is it? Nor of Asiero. How many winters had he lived in the Vorarlberg and the Arlberg? It was full, and then he remembered the man who had the fox to sell when they had walked into Blunders, that time to buy presents and the cherry pit taste of good kirsch. The fast slipping rush of running past snow and cross, singing, "Ho, ho, and Roly," said Roly, as she ran down the last stretch to the steep drop, taking it straight, then running the orchard in 3 turns, and out across the ditch, and onto the icy road behind the inn, knocking your bindings loose, kicking the skis free and leaning them up against the wooden wall of the inn, the lamplight coming from the window, where inside, in the smoky new wine smelling warmth, they were playing the accordion. "Where did we stay in Paris?" he asked the woman who was sitting by him in a canvas chair in Africa. "At the Trillium. You know that." "Why do I know that?" "That's where we always stayed." "No, not always." "There, and at the Pavilion Henri Quarter in Saint-Germain. You said you loved it there." "Love isn't dying," said Harry, "and I'm the clock that gets on it to clock." "You have to go away," she said. Is it absolutely necessary to kill off everything you leave behind? Do you have to take away everything? Do you have to kill your horse and your wife and burn your saddle and your armor?" "Yes, he said. Your damn money was my armor. My swift and my armor. Don't! Alright, I'll stop that. I don't want to hurt you. It's a little bit late now, isn't it? Right then. I'll go on hurting you then. It's more amusing. The only thing I ever really liked to do. Statistically, I can't do now. No, that's not true. I liked to do many things, and everything you wanted to do, I did. Ah, for Christ's sake, stop bragging, will you? He looked at her and saw her crying. Listen, Vivian, he said, you think that it is fun to do all this? I don't know why I'm doing it, to be honest. It's trying to kill to keep yourself alive, isn't it? I imagine. I was alright when we started talking. I didn't mean to start all of this. And now I'm crazy as a coot and being as cruel to you as I can be. Don't pay any attention, darling, to what I'm saying. It's the fever. I love you dearly, really. You know I love you. I never loved anyone else the way I love you.